want to join a band one day.
Shadows creeping close, silent in their step. In the dust they rose, memories they've kept. In the fallout we survive, breathing in the cold. In the fallout we revive, stories left untold. Haunted by the days, lost in the collapse. Through the smoky haze, find our own maps.
I am going to have a wild night with
In
Deacon.
the fallout we survive, breathing in the cold. In the fallout we revive, stories left untold.
Hello, I
Stories left
am now streaming. Welcome for everybody that will be joining. Right now, I'm gonna be
Need to try
doing
some
some quests
I
that
hear it's a real trip.
need to get done. I don't want to pay a crap ton of caps to get to that fast travel point. I'm gonna do this.
In the fallout we survive, breathing in the cold. In the fallout we revive, stories left untold.
But yeah, how's everybody doing?
Stories left untold.
Where I'm at, we're in the middle of a snowstorm. So there is a chance that my stream will just stop at any time. So but yeah, like we can't get our truck out or nothing. It's actually ridiculous. Thank God I don't have to work today, but I wouldn't go to work anyways if it was like this. Fuck that. First of all, the roads would be absolutely terrible. Not to mention the other drivers. No matter where you live or how common it is for like road hazards like snow and stuff to be present, there's always going to be people that can't drive, that don't know how to drive. It's literally in there. What the hell? But yeah, right now, yeah, there's a lot of snow to where we couldn't get it. We probably wouldn't be able to get our car out very easily. I mean, we already shoveled it and stuff, but there's like a snow pink, like at the bottom of our driveway that we can't get rid of. Wingy.
Not.
Sense of hope as the whispers dark. Together they strike that perfect spark. Opposites they lift each other high. In Diamond City's post-apoc sky.
Hey, I kinda lost track of you out there. I was, busy doing some stuff. And by stuff, I mean chems. You know, I almost feel bad for old Margie. Smart as a whip, but never did like to get her hands dirty. And couldn't hack it when push came to shove. Anyway, did you find her key? Let's pretend you did and move on. I don't have all day to watch you putter about. Hey, speaking of putters, I'm not sure what you'll find at Golden Greens, but I am sure that whatever happened to the gourmands, it was as grisly and cute as they were. Good luck! You'll forget me for watching this time.
I think I need to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. We should be good. Now where do I have to go? Oh, a lot of running around. Yeah, this is definitely one of the downsides of Fallout 76 is that it's just pure like running around and crap like that. Why do you have to make me go halfway across the fucking map? Like, who in the fucking dev team thought that was a fucking smart idea to make us literally run all across the fucking map to do a required story shit? Like, even the original Fallout games weren't that bad. Come on. At least I don't remember having to fucking run to 5 different fucking places just to do one fucking story mission. I remember maybe traveling to like 1 or 2 places, but never... Yeah, no,
Hello there.
So I was right. I did have to be on the freaking roof. Yeah, it's literally telling me to go up into the freaking ceiling. I don't recall there ever being like a way to get up in there. So what the hell? Oh. There it is. You said we weren't gonna eat each other, but then poor Gregory. After that we had to send Morris away. I don't care if he was the boss. I hear he and his wife, Eddie, have been living alone in that cave over the other side of the mountain. Not sure what good it's done though. Our people keep disappearing. Huh. Well, with these chef-like robots around, I can't imagine you actually run out of food. Love getting freaking syringe ammo when they know nobody uses the fucking syringe. I take it that was Morris.
Good day to you!
Left the brotherhood felt so right. Dr. Madison failed in sorrow, hidden away, fearing tomorrow. Commonwealth calls her name, working secrets, playing games. Sits born beneath her gaze, in shadows she stands there.
Ay, ay, ay.
Madison, where do you roam?
Yeah, see, shit like this. This is retarded.
Hiding truth behind closed doors, echoes
Ugh.
of the past implore. Synthetic life she tries to save, sacrifice she deeply craves. Commonwealth, her newfound stage, in whispers hides her rage. Raindrops fall on metal skin.
And of course, headhunt happens. And I have to do that because, well, it's gear, materials, and scrap. Oh great, my game's breaking. Oh. Yep. Ugh. Well, I was gonna be doing, like, missions and stuff, but hey.
What are you doing out there in the dark? Come sit by the fire. Aren't you cold, dear? Bundle up and sit down for a table.
Ugh.
Tonight, we're doing one of my very favorite Pioneer Scout pastimes, campfire tales. This on? Oh, good. I'm sure Glenn's speakers are still working. Hello, campers. Ready for a frightful tale? Remember, these tales are interactive, so put on your brave face and act out the story when prompted. Today's tale is called Terrors of the Dark. Seems the holotape has some errors. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello? This story is about me. A pioneer scout. I wake up one night in a cabin, and I see that I'm alone. Everyone's beds are empty. My heart is pounding. But I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up, but the shadows are reaching for me. They're gonna attack me. Please help me fend them off. I face my fears and burst out from under the covers, not stopping until I've made it outside. There, I see the warm glow of a campfire. My fellow scouts are talking by the fire. I go to them, and I try to warn them. It's not safe to be out this late.
Bleep, bleep.
There's something out there. I know, because it took my brother. He stayed out past dark one day and went missing. But my friends, they don't listen. I sit with them to keep watch. We laugh, drink, and share secrets with each other all into the night. As the night dwindles on, so does the fire.
Yeah,
The scouts
this
pay no
game is
mind to
incredibly
the
unbalanced
darkness.
towards energy
I track
weapons,
into
which
one of the
I
dark
understand.
creatures. No
Like,
one listens. So I go into
in the
forest
real world,
alone,
yeah, laser weapons
searching
would be
fire.
stronger and stuff. But in a video game, everything should be at least somewhat balanced. And I also understand that this is a PvE game for the most part. I mean, there are like PvP mechanics to it, but it's not like the main focus at all. Something like that.
I keep my eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire.
Oh.
But when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drenching all the scouts in darkness.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but
I think they should at least
or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says
reintroduce
protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag.
perks that
Now,
increase
I'm almost certain I
ballistic
counted everyone
damage
correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we
instead
can't
of
find our shadow
just fucking
keeper,
energy.
let's look for traces they may have left behind. And
Cryo
remember
and
the
fire.
burn system.
You need to up ballistic a little bit, because otherwise everybody's just gonna use the fucking plasma gatling. I already see a majority of people using it.
Gather in, campers. I'm gonna play this holotape we found. I sure do hope it will explain something.
And then yeah, you usually see people with the Tesla rifle where they literally just cause a freaking explosion on the spot and kill everything in one hit, so that nobody else in the event can actually get anything. Like that's incredibly irritating, to say the least.
Monsters. Even though I started seeing irregularities in the stars, now that Ronnie's gone missing,
Like it does get the events to
I
go
have a theory
like
about
fast
what's
as
out there, and
possible.
I'm gonna follow the night sky to my answer. It's far.
But for
I've never been on an
public
expedition
events like
alone.
this one, there's usually only one
But I have to
available
try.
at a time.
I'll find the cause
It's
of all this.
incredibly irritating because we literally have to hit them at least once before we can get loot from the dead body if somebody else kills it.
Yo, we got his scraps out now. Don't want any more scroungers like Bearsy over there. Oh, poor old Bearsy. I get in trouble, but he's fun to have around.
And then they still have the uninvited guests and stuff, but now the drop rate for those guys to happen is like the lowest possible. Like they never show up anymore.
Aren't we just so lucky here in Appalachia? The hills, the trees, the rabbit wolves. Well, could be worse. Okay, Jeffrey. When you go out hiking, don't forget the buddy system. Little Layla really frightened the surf that's running off like she did. Well, would you look at that?
Evil lurks in alleys, whispers in the night. The light shines through the chaos. You become the fight. City's hope is fading. Your voice breaks the fear. Against the dark crusaders. Heroes.
I was watching a YouTuber react to a video about Mr. Beast and stuff, and because the person that originally made the video that the dude was reacting to mentioned Elon, yeah, he kind of went on a, he kind of did the entire rest of the video in bad faith as soon as like Elon came out, while saying that that the dude himself, that the original maker of the video, was doing it in bad faith, and then he does the exact same thing like a hypocrite. Which, I mean, I get it. Like, at least that moment, it did seem like he framed it into a bad way, given the things that are happening, like the Epstein stuff. But at least from the files that are shown so far, turns out Elon was too autistic to go to the island. So make the deal to trade for parts. The sludge pit is a cap well, but if we can't keep things running, our stocks are not going to last long. If the top of world decides we're unreliable, they'll come down here and take everything, including our lives. Secure the parts, whatever you need to do. Huh. But yeah, as soon as he mentioned Elon, as soon as he said a bad thing about Elon, the dude was completely done with the video. Like he had no want or need to actually like listen to the dude's opinions, which some of them make sense and some of them don't. Like Mr. Beast's little AI thumbnail thing. I would love to use it, but I also understand why it's not a good thing for the space, because it is literally stealing art. Yes, the thumbnail thing isn't that bad in itself, but it sets a precedent, and then eventually it'll just it'll do a snowball effect to where eventually almost all art form would be used. We'll use AI instead of real people instead. It's already starting to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure this stuff that I'm listening to right now is AI generated. I'm pretty sure. They put in a prompt of like Fallout music and then changed it to a different genre. Like, that's basically what it is. So yeah, I can definitely see why a lot of people would have an issue with the thumbnail, because yes, it gets rid of a lot of jobs for people, and frankly and the argument was that was for new creators. Well, the thing is, the Mr. Beast AI thumbnail tool was behind a fucking $50 to $60 paywall. That's not something little content creators can afford. I certainly can't fucking afford that. I can barely pay the rent I owe my family and my memberships for certain video game things. Like, unfortunately he was too out of touch with the common man, because he's been doing YouTube and streaming for a good 8 years. So yeah, at first he probably understood it, but now he has quite a bit of money, isn't living paycheck to paycheck. He's doing quite well for himself. But a lot of content creators don't have that. A lot of them are living paycheck to paycheck. And YouTube's either a side gig or a side hustle to where they might make a few extra dollars. Like, they can't afford to put in like $60 a month to be able to make freaking thumbnails, when in reality thumbnails do matter, but it doesn't matter that much when they can literally possibly hire a dude for like $25 per video. And yeah, in the long run that's more, but or you could just make your own fucking thumbnails. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I made a few for my videos and they're dog shit. But yeah, I can perfectly see why it's bad, because it's basically a gateway to more AI interference in the creator space, which is not good. Like, at all. Because once that starts happening, there will be less and less jobs for the more artistic, like for ads, like the people that like make ads and stuff, or producers, even producers, like all of them would be out of a job eventually if it kept going that way. And unfortunately, the guy took all of his arguments in bad faith just because he said Elon might be a pedo because he was on the Epstein file list, which currently I understand that there's no evidence against him, and odds are he never went to the island and so on. And whether he knew or not about the shit that was going on, I believe he did. So some of the notes in like some of the messages back and forth did look kind of bad, but he was never actually on the island, at least so far, according to the files. Like he tried to get on the island, and then he was too autistic, so they said no. So he said no because he was too autistic. Like that's what I'm getting from everything that I've read and listened to. Like
Hey, I hope you're still alive out there, wherever
he
you
was
are.
too retarded, or he was too autistic, not
I
retarded.
assume the gourmands just ate each other to death. I'll never ask what actually happened, though. The thought of eating another human grosses me out. Ugh. Makes me glad robots were never on their menu. So, there's one more key fragment. This one belonged to the Cutthroats. David, the guy who led us, is alive. Or something like it. I saw him roaming around out there, near his favorite barbecue shack. Turned into one of those scorched things. It breaks my heart to see him like that. He could be a real jackass, but he doesn't deserve it. Now, like that anything, he's still got his key fragment on him. So really, he'd be doing everyone involved a huge favor by putting him out of our collective misery.
That kind of got me in a bad mood because,
And taking the key.
like,
Listen,
just
goodbye
because
for
of
me.
the Elon Musk thing, he basically
Actually,
sidelined all of the
It's
points.
probably all
Like the fact that Mr.
malformed
Beast
and
basically
disgusting
created
now.
a financial app,
Yuck.
which his argument was that it was just like all the other banks. Well, the thing is, the other banks aren't focused directly on to the younger generation. Matter of fact, I believe most banks actually hate the younger generation because they know how they are. Especially given today's world, where the young people are incredibly entitled, and so on. I'm not saying I don't have those moments, because I do. I'm sure every person that was born in the 90s and late 80s agreed that we do have a type of like we feel entitled to certain things. But yeah, he basically took that bit into bad faith by saying that all the banks do it and so on, and that it's just him getting money. Well, the thing is, banks don't target young people. And frankly, you also don't need to pay fucking $60 a month to use it. Like, yeah, that was strictly a cash grab from him. And I said, go ahead. But it's disingenuous when you're trying to say that it's to help people when you know for a fucking fact that it's not to help people, it's to get your own money. And the dude was like, nah. Why would that be the case? Like, it's just like any other bank. Well, the thing is, the banks don't have a fucking like 5 million people watching him that are between the ages of 5 and 24. Like, it was completely retarded. And then he also wasn't against AI because, well, frankly, he uses AI for his thumbnails in the first place because, well, yeah. But yeah, he takes the entire argument in bad faith as soon as the Elon Musk thing. Like, he said that it framed him. That the way the video was basically framed was based on bad faith, and then he does the exact same fucking thing from the get-go as soon as the Elon Musk thing happened.
Hey, you. I watched you kill David through the viewfinder. So, that's a thing that happened. Hey, I'm hoping that by now you've got everything we need. Hurry back so we can bust that cache wide open and see what's inside. No one's been inside since before they made me, so I've been dying to see all the great crap they've kept hidden for all these years. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait, the entire video was based on bad faith, and yeah, it's... Because, yeah, an AI thumbnail tool, yeah, it basically erases a crap ton of jobs that probably shouldn't exist, truth be told, because it is just a thumbnail. But it also depends on the context. Like, yeah, the drama tubers that all have, like, the same, like, type of thumbnail, yeah, that can be AI generated and stuff, but there's a lot of thumbnails that are incredibly sophisticated and hard to make. Like, there are thumbnails like that. And those require actual artists. Like, that's where that argument comes from, is for those types of actually creative thumbnails, not the drama tubers like he's been doing. Yeah, the reason why you can use fucking AI for your thumbnails is literally because it's the same exact shit over and over again, just with a different caption. Like that... It's so bad faith that it's fucking crazy. Like, really, it's absolutely crazy.
Hey, turn it off. You want my wife to find out about us?
Oh, come on. I want to make a recording of us. You said you were gonna ditch that old hag when we got back anyway.
Fine, but it goes with you when we leave. And you need to promise to destroy it if word ever gets out about us. I have too much to lose in a divorce, and leaving evidence like that laying around will only make it worse.
Aw, don't be an old stick in the mud. No one's gonna find out. Pinky swear. Hey, you got any more of those chems with you?
Yeah, what do you want? Day tripper? Love yourself. Just don't take too much. Don't, get addicted.
Yes, sir. Input received, sir. Awaiting orders.
Okay, I get it. You're not a robot. I know you don't like it when I order you around like that. My darling Rose, you don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh, baby. You going all soft on me now. You know I love ya. Mwah. Hey, do you want to hit the slopes? Or do you maybe have something else in mind?
Alright, you little minx. Now, you really have to turn off the recorder.
Wait a minute. The dude I just killed was named Thorpe. And you are Rose. I have a feeling that he created you to interact with his old lover, and I believe I read some stuff that also verifies that. Oh wait, no, that was a different one. That was Eddie, which was actually a girl. Yeah, doesn't make sense to me either.
Hey, it's you! Whatever your name was. You got those key fragments for me? We're so super duper close to the finish line! And then we get the treasure!
And then it turns out there's fucking nothing in there.
I'll take those for safekeeping. There's just one more little thing. David, he had a mistress named Rosalind. She wound up doing something stupid out of love for the man. Tried to lead a raid on Charleston on Christmas Eve so she could bring him back something nice. Got herself killed in the process. Sheesh, manners. And, well, maybe. I mean, Rosalind's death was kind of a big deal around here. And we never were able to recover the body. I would have gone to do this myself, but, well, it's personal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Totally! If it isn't, well, the old raiders are all dead, so I'm gonna go... Shit! Well, I'll do something, and they won't like it. Now, in order to create the cache master key from those passwords you got, I need the holotape program she had with her when she died. You might have to look through the town's records to find out where they buried her body. I'd start with the Capitol building. Meet me at the cache in the basement of the ski lodge when you've got that holotape.
You've got to be kidding me. Then I also, alright, I also watched a video on basically the viewpoint that a lot of people have for men nowadays. Video was talking about a guy that posted on X that he is going to be looking for women that can control themselves, and then it shows him, then it's his picture with a big black eye, and of course the first few comments and shit is like reactive abuse and shit like that. Like, no, I'm sorry, there's no such thing as fucking reactive abuse when you get hit first. It's called self-defense. Sorry, not sorry. Doesn't matter. Women wanted equal rights, so they get equal fights. Sorry. If you lay hands on a dude and he doesn't clock you, he is a fucking saint. Because most men would absolutely deck you. I saw you. I hit you. Where are you? Don't run. Oh. Okay. But yeah, that kind of irritated me also because, well, it was... Oh no. You gotta be kidding me! Am I still streaming, or did I get kicked? So yeah, the game kicked me because my internet cut out because of the freaking blizzard. Apparently, didn't quite kick off my stream, which is good, but it's still incredibly irritating. And it's been doing that on and off all day. That's why I was a little bit late. I was having issues with my internet. And yeah, it's supposed to be doing this all day, even into tomorrow and so on.
I'll be straight with you. I think we're past the point where I just want to use you to further my own goals. I may be starting to like you. Now, I don't
Stop
want
sending
you
me on frickin'
Power
goose
Roach is
chases.
going soft on you, so let me just say this. If you ever get it in your head to screw me over, I will gut you with this here saw and string your entrails up like Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
Why is this okay, but this isn't? None. Like this is getting ridiculous. And then it fucking works right away. Like, oh, this is retarded in so many ways. Yeah, there's no such thing as fucking reaction abuse. I'm sorry if you push their fucking buttons enough to where they want to hit you and they do, that is your own fucking fault. That's not abuse. That's you getting what's coming to you. You guys wanted fucking equal rights, well, you get equal fights. And them always saying it's the fucking man's fault, that's also bullshit. When we know goddamn well, half the time it's you. but yeah. But yeah, this is getting irritating. Like I get that it's not even like it's not like a blizzard. Like it's a steady stream, but it shouldn't be causing this many fucking issues. Especially in a state that's fucking used to it. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'll be straight with you. I think we're past the point where I just want to use you to further my
Yeah,
own goals.
I swear to God,
Starting to like
if this kicks me off right away again, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
So let me just say this. If you ever
Like,
get
it's-
it in your head to screw me over, I will gut you with your saw and stringer intro like my Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
Yeah, no. But as we were talking about earlier, about how it's always men's fault. Yeah. I'm not saying it's not the men's fault a few times, but I don't know, in today's climate it's kinda iffy. And frankly, if it's the dude that gets hurt, the first thought should be, is he okay? Not, what did he do? Like that's freaking retarded. For various reasons. Like, no, I'm sorry. Hardly anybody actually deserves to get fucking punched. Like, to get assaulted. And I said hardly anybody, not nobody. Some people do deserve to get beat. And we all know what they are. But if you're in a relationship, neither of you put hands on each other. It's that simple. And as a lot of the posts started agreeing with it and stuff, well, the person that originally made the video decided to go through his posting history, and it seemed like before he got into that relationship, he was a happy guy.
Former guests at the ski resort have lost their minds. If being a member of the honorary Mock Naval Yachting Society has taught me one thing, it's that preparation is the key to survival. Idiots here locked up their belongings, split up the access key, stashing away valuable items we could be using for barter. Every decision being made is foolish. Instead of using this facility as a headquarters, sending out hunting parties to look for scraps, we need to find a new base of operations. We should band together in larger groups and take anything we find along the way. They're convinced the government is going to rescue them, but the truth of the matter is, we're on our own. The only people that can help us now are ourselves.
But as I was saying, as she goes through his older posts and stuff, it seems like he was a very nice dude, very happy. He's constantly with like he was posting with family, going on vacations with them, hanging out with them. You know, the typical American type stuff, or typical family stuff. Like, it seemed like he was a good guy, but as it gets closer and closer to that post, it starts going a little bit downhill to where he was turned into a happy family guy, into an insecure, frightened, low self-esteem person. Like, and it was also, it seemed like it was because he got into that relationship that he later posted with his black eye. And it sucks that that's how the world is now, to where where we think that men can't get abused too. Like, that's just not true. Men can get abused by women. It probably doesn't happen often, but I can see it happening a lot more because, frankly, no one would believe him, or they'd think it was his fault in the first place. I can definitely see this being a segue into basically the exact opposite of what it was with, like, the honeymooners. I think that's what it was called. Straight to the moon. Yeah, I can definitely see it being a segue into that. Like, I can definitely see it becoming a segue into that, to where basically be the reverse. Now, that was also bad. Like, I'm not condoning what used to happen in certain households and stuff. Like, no. What I'm saying is that we could be brought back to that era just with reverse gender roles. And I don't think that's what anybody wants to see, unless you, like, hate men, and in that case you shouldn't be in a relationship in the first place if you hate men. And probably the reason why you hate men is because you chose a fucking dickhead that thinks almost exactly like you, just towards the female gender. Like, and I'm not very educated or anything like that. And And I know I'm not. I'd never say I am. I'm not. I barely graduated high school. Which would explain a lot about my current situation, but still. Oh god. That is really far. But yeah, when he got into that relationship, his posts started seeming less and less happy, more and more into a depressive state, to where he might have become alcoholic. I have family members that are alcoholics and they avoid this stuff. But
Okay, I see you
it
made
was
it
very
into the
hard
city.
for them to get to the point
There's
where they
something
could
you
stay
should know,
sober.
if it isn't already painfully obvious. Charleston got flooded in a bad way. When David learned they killed
And
Rosalind,
the
he
bitch
took the
used
maniacs
it
we'd stolen from the
in
Brotherhood
the
of Steel and rigged them to blow up the dam.
one that was
Damn
basically
near wiped the
fighting
entire
him.
city
Well,
off the
he
map.
wasn't really arguing
Last I
back,
checked, the
but
Capitol building is still
the woman
standing.
that
If any
the video
place
was
was gonna
focused
have
on
records of any of
basically
this,
said
it'd
that
be
this
there.
is proof that
Here's
you're
hoping you don't have to
abusive.
dig up half the town
When
to
in
find what
reality,
you're
it's the
looking for.
exact opposite, because he was abused so much that he ended up taking up drinking, which it didn't seem like it was like that before. And props on the woman that made the video, because she did her due diligence and went through his like post history and stuff and found out the truth. And in a lot of his posts, in one of his posts that he was talking about, that was like brought to the fore with the argument, showed that he was happy that he wasn't drinking that day. He was happy that he was sober for the day. Like, but yeah, I thought I'd talk about that a little bit, considering I don't really have much going on in my personal life that I can really talk about, aside from depression and basically hating my job. Warning to those who remain, look around you, look at what's left of the so-called Charleston emergency government. The cutthroats do not forgive and do not forget. We didn't forget that Charleston and the responders refused to help us back in '77. We didn't forget them encroaching on our turf countless times. We didn't forget about all our brothers and sisters they murdered in cold blood. Let this serve as a reminder to everyone, this is how we deal with people that cross us. Don't forget it or you'll be next. I don't know. I wasn't there. yeah, I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. But yeah, you guys are the one, like, women are the ones that wanted equal rights. Well, they get equal fights. If you punch a dude, he has every right to punch you back. To me, it doesn't matter what gender you are, you deserve to get hit for hitting somebody else. Don't get physical and it won't be an issue. Like, I don't advocate for when a person is yelling at you, and then you deck them. No, that doesn't need to be.
Interrogation of one Jane Doe, sole captive raider in custody after a deadly attack here at approximately 10:30 p.m. tonight, December 24th, 2082. Girl, you and yours got some nerve. On Christmas Eve, no less. Now I'll ask again. What is your name? Fuck you! That's F as in Frank. You as in... If that's how we gotta do this, then that's how we do it. Now, cut the crap, or he'll hit you again. Oh, that's rich. You think this is a joke? You killed a whole mess of people out there, and now you're gonna answer for it. Nah. David's gonna come for me, and when he gets here, ooh, he's gonna be mad. He'll kill every last one of you if he has to. So here's how it's gonna be. You're gonna let me walk right out of this cell. You'll send me off with a big bag of Christmas goodies to take home to my David. And maybe we'll forget any of this ever happened. David, huh? So we got David Thorpe's what? Girlfriend here? You know, he's the guy who killed two very brave and selfless responders who went up to your resort up there to offer help way back when. Well, gentlemen, I think I know how to finally draw our #1 most wanted outlaw out of hiding. You wouldn't. You won't. He'll kill you. He'll kill you all. You just wait. He's coming for you. Keep her locked up. We'll worry about finding a way to send a message up there tomorrow.
Huh. In case you chemheads need a reminder, gather all the valuables that washed up from the flood, round up anyone you find poking around. There's bonus chems in it for you if they're wearing responder gear. March them to the courthouse and get it ready for reckoning. We'll leave them one last message so everyone knows what happens when you fuck with David Thorpe. Okay, I think I get the gist. It seems like there was a very serious miscommunication. Something. I don't really know. I don't know why I went out that door. But yeah. And then for the first thing I was talking about the Mr. Beast thing. The thing is, the dude I was watching basically completely ignored all of his arguments, all of his points and stuff. It was basically just saying the most NPC-like things. Christmas Eve subject was captured after a gang of raggers. Able to pick up the size. 7 responders dead. 7's injured, 7 in critical condition. 8 unidentified individuals. Chose not to pursue. Subject Jane Doe is the sole living raider recovered from the incident. Currently in the downstairs, under intense variation, identity unknown, but statements reveal personal connection to the raider leader. Wanted for Beanie attempted burglary and 3 counts of homicide of the residence of 78-2 Main Street. When confronted, subject resisted and responder on duty. Subject pled guilty, convict robber, strip all possessions, lifetime sentence of exile. Responder's ordered to shoot on site if convict attempts re-entry. Based on anonymous tip, responder Atkins finds subject peddling vast amounts of illegal chems out of his home, 300 pounds of illegal chems. Sentenced to 5 years hard labor under close supervision with possibility of parole. Chems were seized and destroyed. 450 Broad Street. Subject's husband contacted responders after disappearance of his wife and 2 children, believed to be a kidnapping by an unknown suspect. Further investigation turned up a note originally missed from Mr. Peterson. Became clear Victoria Peterson himself was the kidnapper. Responder Smith tracked down subject. Both children recovered. Subject pled guilty to all counts. Peterson family worked out issues in court. Both agreed to voluntary exile. Children left in foster care. That is what? It's 6:52 a.m. Responder Goldman found subject. Attempted Beanie into the East State bag. When confronted, Tomlin became belligerent, opened fire on Goldman, killing him. Gunfire woke local residents who aided in apprehension. Suspect pled guilty to attempted grand theft, second-degree homicide. Tomlin stripped of all belongings, sentenced to permanent exile from the city of Charleston to be shot on sight if re-entry attempted.
Sorry to break it to you, but I was gonna cheat you. I don't need a program to decrypt the key fragments. I'm a freaking robot. I just wanted you out of the way so I could get first dibs at the loot. At least I'm honest about it. Thing is, I couldn't go through with it. Either you've made me a better person, or there's some old remnant of Miss Nanny firing up and making me care about people.
I think it's the latter. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm having a few internet issues because there's a blizzard going on in my area right now. But currently it's being somewhat stable.
I couldn't even couldn't shake it out of him. And believe me, I tried. It's all yours if you can figure something out. Alright, so there you go. That's it. Don't get all teary-eyed. I'm sure we'll do business together again soon. Until then,
I'm gonna head to Riverside Manor because I know there's pictures over there.
oh, and before I forget, that uplink or whatever you were looking for is also in the cache. Hooray, you got it. Go you. Now don't go forgetting about me just because you got what you came for. I fund you.
Right, this is where
I am a super mutant. I am unstoppable.
oh. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, apparently. I was also talking about some of the recent stuff I've been watching on YouTube and Twitter. Like I watched a video about Mr. Beast and how that as he got bigger and stuff, it became less and less about like having fun and stuff, and more about money, making like the most possible money per video possible, and so on. And then it went into some of his like financial apps, stuff that. You've got to be kidding me. Why? Damn it. And the YouTuber that was reacting to that video was basically did bad faith because he mentioned, because the original maker of the video mentioned Elon Musk in the Epstein files, which, I mean, even with the stuff that's currently available, it still looks pretty bad for him. And so on, but I don't know, it hasn't come out, and at least with the current release files and stuff, he didn't actually go to Epstein's Island. He wanted to, but whether that was for what everybody else went there for, that's a different story. Like, there's no proof about that, but it looks bad on Elon, and yeah, I say innocent until proven guilty, at least for him. Some of the other ones, not so much, like Bill Clinton, he's fucking guilty as shit. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like, there's no way he's not. Same with Hillary. Like, both of those two, fucking guilty as all hell. Well, he left. That sucks.
Allow it to be nuclear.
Well, I guess you didn't want to listen to me ramble on about it.
Welcome, novice.
Why is there scorched in here? Well, actually, it could be above me. It's probably above me. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, political talk definitely isn't for everybody. I mean, it wasn't really political, I was just stating a few facts that Elon was indeed in the Epstein files, and there is no definitive proof that he's guilty. It looks bad, I'm not saying it doesn't, but so far he has not. Hello.
Something lurks in the waters of Appalachia, and it toys with the mind. One day, while wandering the streets near the Valley Gallery, we pick up a new broadcast on our Pip-Boy, the Linda Lee shortwave radio signal. Switching to it. Us.
Okay, I got my...
To the people of Appalachia,
Uh...
if you can hear this, know that I am in grave danger. Know that we have finally arrived. If he possess a strong arm and a countenance, then he be fit to fish the waters of the wasteland with us. Come find our stall at Fisherman's Rest in the mire, for the finest rods and tackle. Through our many hands, the secrets of these rivers will reveal themselves. Wait. What am I saying? What does that mean? Oh.
Yeah, I'll do that.
This is no call of a simple fisherman looking for more hired hands. That was the desperate call of somebody in pain. After listening to the radio broadcast, we begin the quest, Casting Off, and we can make our way to Fisherman's Rest.
That is not... I had it on the playlist. What the fuck?
On pure chance-based governance.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I hope that doesn't get me copyrighted. It shouldn't. It was very short. That's... Man, I'm also having a few issues with internet and stuff because there's a snowstorm going on in my area right now. Well, not really a snowstorm, but like constant snowfall that's more than usual. I wouldn't really call it like a storm. There's plenty of people.
Hey there, stranger. The Rust King, our death club. This will not be.
Nice bit of scrap. Get it back here before you lose it.
Either eye over here? No.
I didn't think you had it in you, but here you are. I'll get this stashed away and you can hold on. Incoming radio. You need to get back in there. One of our crews got followed by a matriarch, a smart one it seems. I can't afford to have wild deathclaws taking over my turf, and those morons could use a lesson in strength as well. Go and teach them.
There we go.
So it finds its target.
And yeah, I think my camp's up there. Yeah. What? Why is this blocked? I'll just use buff out or something. Be able to fast travel.
Why do you spray? We have company.
Those big ones. I'm almost ashamed to have satisfaction. But it could make for a hell of a test for our trainee.
There we go.
Come on, bring it.
I don't know what happened, but I think I got hit by it. Oh! Did it spawn over there? Is that why?
Protect and serve.
This it? I'll make short work of you. Let's make it together. You. Whoa.
And then attempted to do my spec. Okay.
They understand that.
A love letter. Rust is red, lasers go pew. Will you be mine? Say no and I kill you. I'm keeping that.
Slow down.
That's
Pull
funny.
themselves in the same number.
And then time to go to the Appalachia. Whoa. Ooh. That's not a good sign.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge? Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
That's a lot closer. Yeah. Yeah, there's a blizzard going on in my town, and then sick. Yeah, life just isn't going right now. I forgot to put everything in my frickin' scrap box, didn't I? That's what's good. Oh, and ammo. Ammo's probably buried back here.
find that uplink thing you were looking for? Yeah, it got a little banged up when we shoved it through the storage system. You'll probably need to bring it to someone in the Free States who can fix it. Joke's on you. They're as dead as everyone else out there. You know, at least one or two of them defected to us when they got sick of living underground. They talked about this real smart gal named Abby. Tech smart, you know? I bet you can find something down in her bunker that'll help you fix that doodad. It's in the mire. I can point you in the right direction. Now, go on and scram. Think you'll actually be able to get rid of these squashed things.
Help with
then,
any
big bang
luggage?
boom, a couple hundred years pass, you vault people have a couple of kids, they have a couple of kids, etc. Next thing you know, we got more raiders and more people to prey on. Perfecto! Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. But until then, I'll just be messing with the radio. Don't you forget about me up here. I'm always around if you get bored. Later, alligator.
Stairs. Oh, anything over there? Am I blind? Is there a way I can't find it? I can't find the little square? Oh, there it is.
So many pumpkins to carve. So little time. So many pumpkins to carve. So little time.
Oh.
Days like these, I wonder what I'm even carving for. So many pumpkins to carve. So little time.
Another my sleeping nights. Tonight, we head into the wasteland. And if you enjoy this Fallout radio broadcast, please give us a like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You can support us on our Patreon. Over there you get access to our Spotify playlist and early access to all these stories without the ambience at the end. And of course, cool goodies along the way.
Listening to Galaxy News Radio, broadcasting across the capital wasteland, the voice of survival in these uncertain times.
It's time to burn the midnight oil with your host, the ghoul with the golden voice, DJ Rags.
Good evening, Wastelanders. It's midnight in the apocalypse, and you're tuned to
Oh no, my game's breaking.
with yours truly, DJ Rags,
Yep,
bringing you
my game's breaking.
another night of radiation-soaked entertainment. But
You can
tonight's
tell
show is going to be a
just by what's happening right here.
I made the mistake of leaving my
Yeah.
answering machine.
Of course you attack me.
Doing my best to answer your burning questions about
Yeah, no, my game's breaking.
war life, survival tips, and whatever else you folks decided was important enough to leave on my machine. Okay, why don't we just dive in here, shall we? Here's our first message.
Hi, DJ Reds. This is I recently came up from Vault 81. I've been listening to your show every night, and well, I've got some questions. First, how can I better prepare for the wasteland and actually survive in it? Second,
Overseer's log, Free State's bunker. Sam Blackwell and Raleigh Clay. Those damn traitors and their successors turned their backs on America to form their free states. Concrete bunkers. You'd never get that past a Vault-Tech radiation proofing inspection. That's for sure. Sounds like they let go of their paranoia long enough to seek out help from the other survivors. Just have to hack this terminal. See what they left behind in there, and what they wanted to do.
Welcome to the wonderful world of post-nuclear survival. Okay, let me address your concerns in order, if I can remember.
Yes, your first question was preparing for the wasteland. Well, first things first, Radaway and Radax are your new best friends. Stock up on both. Second, learn to identify what's edible versus what will make your intestines glow. Generally, if it's moving when you find it and it's not supposed to be moving, don't eat it. Third, invest in a good weapon and learn how to use it. The wasteland is, well, it's full of things that want to eat you, and being polite won't stop a death claw. As for keeping warm without attracting attention, well, that's a tricky balance. Small fires using smokeless materials like charcoal work best. Stay in enclosed spaces when possible. Ruins, caves, old buildings. Just check, of course, for any current residents. Nothing ruins a good night's sleep like waking up to a rat scorping in your sleeping bag. And layers, Marcus. Lots and lots of layers.
Greetings, stranger. Now, don't panic. My name is Abby. I'm not your enemy, and this isn't a trap. In fact, if you're hearing this, it means I'm not even alive.
What else did you ask? Oh, yes.
I was with a group called the Free States. We gave our lives trying to finish what we called the Scorched Detection System. The system will let you know when the Scorched are coming and has the means to help deal with the Scorched beasts. If you can help, I've created a set of recorded instructions to complete the system.
The bad news is
First, you need to find the final communications uplink, and chances are high it'll need repairs. We entrusted it to a guy named Madigan and told him to place it on the antenna at top of the world. Find the uplink. You can use my workbench here to repair it. Then, check in at the main SDS terminal to trigger my next recording. If you're still there, I really hope you're willing to help a dead girl out. If so, good luck. And if not, well, enjoy dealing with the Scorched. And if by some chance this is Madigan, your timing sucks.
This is Robin from Rivet Sea.
Abby, where are you? I've been waiting for hours. I can't wait any longer, but I want to tell you something. I hope you find this note. Either you are thinking of going to Watoga. Don't. It's not safe. I don't know what, but it sounds like everyone there got killed or something.
Should I be concerned? He seems to have lost his step. Also,
why didn't the recording go for this guy?
hypothetically speaking,
What?
How would one appear friendly to Death Claws? I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, and you know, I've been listening for a while now, and did that Raider guy ever get his teddy bears back? You know, the one guy who called in crying about his teddy bears? That really touched my heart.
Oh, Robin, you beautiful, beautiful, concerning individual. Okay, let's first. Your rad roach losing a leg is unfortunate, but not fatal. These little buggers are surprisingly resilient. It comes with the whole survive nuclear apocalypse thing. Howard will adapt. He might be slower, but he'll learn to compensate. Just keep his living area clean, make sure he's eating, and watch for any signs of infection. If he starts oozing anything that glows a color not normally associated with rad roaches, well, get him to a veterinarian or someone who's drunk enough to pretend they're a veterinarian. In the wasteland, the line is blurry. Now, what else did you ask? Oh, yes. appearing friendly to Deathclaws. Robin, I'm going to level with you. You don't. Deathclaws are 10-foot-tall murder machines designed by the military to be perfect killing machines.
Abby's to do.
Succeeded.
To finish recordings on the master holotape, do program checks for scanning Sam's terminal, check expiration dates on Stimpaks, try not to lose it.
With whatever deity they believe in. Preferably all three simultaneously. Let's see here. As for the teddy bear raider, yes, I remember our friend from maybe a few months back now. Well, I'm happy to report that after his emotional call, several listeners sent in teddy bears they'd found while scavenging. The Raider gang now has a collection of 17 bears, including one they've named Mr. Buttons II, in honor of the original.
If this message is playing, it means two things. The good, you've got a working uplink. The bad, some of the scorch detectors in the area are malfunctioning and need upgraded parts. It looks like my fear of the Myers ecosystem wreaking havoc on them has come true. For these repairs, first you need to get to Raleigh Clay's bunker. He's got replacement motors for the fans we use to keep the detectors dry. Oh, and write this down. R+P421. It's Raleigh's password, and you'll need it. If you didn't catch that or you want more info, you can always check my workstation terminal. It's all there. Good luck.
Asking a question. I've been wondering. Can you tell us a bit about your life, before the Great War? What was your pre-war job? Who was your favorite DJ when you were a lad? I'm trying to piece together what life was like back then. Thanks, friend. Love your show.
Ah, yes. Now we're getting into the nostalgia. Pull up a chair, Wastelanders. Story time with your favorite deteriorating radio host. Before the war, I was actually a radio DJ even then. Funny how some things don't change even when everything else does. I worked at a small station in D.C. Nothing fancy, mostly late-night jazz and blues. The graveyard shift, they called it, which is now more literal than I'd like. Life before the bombs was, well, it was complicated. On one hand, you had your modern conveniences, working appliances, food that didn't come in cans, older than your grandparents, water that didn't glow. On the other hand, you had the constant fear that at any moment the Chinese would decide to turn everything into a radioactive parking lot, which they did. So, you know, that fear was justified. My days were pretty routine back then. I'd wake up around 8 p.m., have what I called breakfast, what everyone else called dinner. I'd head down to the station around 10, broadcast until 6 a.m. I played a lot of Billie Holiday, Louis Armstrong, Miles Davis, that good stuff. And people would call in with requests, dedications, sometimes just talk because they were lonely at 3 a.m. Not so different from now, really. As for my favorite DJ growing up, that would be Wolfman Jack. Man had a voice that could cut through static like a hot knife through butter. He made radio feel alive, like he was right there, in the room with you. I guess I tried to emulate that style, making each listener feel like I was talking directly to them, not at them. Of course, back then we didn't have to worry about super mutants interrupting the signal.
Oh, I need to get sick.
Raiders trying to steal our equipment. The pre-war world wasn't perfect, folks. We had problems, plenty of them, but I could walk to work without checking for rat scorpions. My coffee didn't occasionally mutate into something that growled, so, you know, there was that. Let's see here. Let's go to the next message.
Hi, DJ Rad. Name's Sarah. I'm from Canterbury Commons. I've got some unusual questions. Okay, so first, how does one go about reporting a super mutant? I met someone, and well, I really get past the whole smashing things experience, you know? Second, is it find love in the wasteland generally? Third, did you ever have a romantic partner? And if so, can you tell us the story? I need to know I'm not crazy for trying. Thanks, Brad.
You've certainly given me the most unusual set of questions tonight. Let's dive into the complicated world of wasteland romance. First off, courting a super mutant. I'm going to be honest with you, this is uncharted territory for most of us. Super mutants don't exactly come with a dating manual. Not from what I understand. Something not. If he likes you, because of who you are, not the slighted. Show interest in, you know, the things he cares about. If he likes
Was it that it didn't load in?
maybe find things that need smashing for legitimate reasons. Old furniture, derelict structures, raiders.
Okay.
The wasteland's full of smashable opportunities. Bring him gifts that make sense for his lifestyle. Maybe ammunition, or good quality meat, or really sturdy weapon. Super mutants are practical creatures. Most importantly, communicate. Super mutants might not have the most extensive vocabulary, but they understand feelings and loyalty better than most humans I've met. If you're genuine with him, he'll know. As for whether it's easy to find love in the wasteland, easy? No. But impossible? Absolutely. The apocalypse has a way of stripping away all the superficial nonsense that used to complicate relationships out here. You know pretty quickly if someone's worth your time. Are they trustworthy? Do they watch your back? Do they share their purified water when supplies are low? That's the real stuff. Love? Well, love in the wasteland is raw and honest. And because, well, it has to be. There's no time for games when a death claw could show up at any moment. You either care about someone or you don't, and you find out real fast which it is. Now, as for my own story, yes, I had someone once, before the war. Her name was Elizabeth. She was a singer. That's one of the jazz clubs I feature on the show. She had a voice like honey. The laugh that could light up any room. We'd spend hours after my shift just talking, walking around the city before sunrise.
I'm done for now.
When the bombs
I have to
fell,
go and do some stuff
at the station.
real quick.
And she was supposed to meet me
I'll be back in about, I'll start streaming again later today, probably around 4, 5, depending on how I'm feeling. Yeah, I've been sick this past 2 weeks, so can't really do stuff for long periods of time without feeling like crap.
Probably killed her instantly. Sometimes
But thank you for tuning in, watching me. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to be trying to stream daily, but some days after work, when you're sick and stuff, you just don't feel good enough to do anything, get out of bed or anything like that. So, a grain of salt, but thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you